Yewo Farm CEOs. Gilbert Mwale here again, and I'm so glad and excited to be talking to you today. I have just a thought that I've been thinking about as I've been dealing with multiple clients at different points from the masterclass, as well as also those who we've been looking at their strategic plans to see how their farms can actually grow. And it has come to my attention, that every time we go out on a farm to go and do a business farm audit, not financial audit, but a business farm audit, which is just business performance. How is the business doing, holistically, in different areas of the business, looking at different things like, how is the team working? Is the team well taken care of? Are they working, efficiently? Are they producing the results the farm wants? Are they making money they need? Are they growing or keeping the right product, or, growing the right crops that are high value, rightly producing the amount of money they need? Are they keeping their animals in the best way possible that is generating them the best results in terms of, like when they're selling them on the market? So this is less much about are the animals dying than it is an issue of are we keeping the right animals and are we keeping them the right way? So for example, if you're keeping pigs, then I'm coming in and I'm asking to say, are we selling to the right place? Are we selling to the right place? And are we selling for the right amount? Which then would then mean that are you hitting the right weights for the pigs so that you can have the highest income from the pigs that you're actually selling? So I would do that a little bit more, because a business is made up of a number of things. And I'll be checking for all those things just to make sure that the business is actually performing rightly. So one of the things I've noticed is that there's a challenge, that I find with the farm just determining how much it spends, because I feel like counting will help you know whether you're winning or not. For example, in football, I love football. I love just watching a game from the angle of most especially highlights, just to see who won. And usually when I'm checking highlights to see who won, usually what I'm looking for is what are the scores? What are the scoreline? So even when you find two people or people watching football, the first thing anyone ever asks is, what are the scores? Because that is all that matters. Nobody ever asks who is dribbling the other one more, who has had more ball possession. Those things are good, but they are not the determinants of whether one is winning or not. So when we arrive at a football pitch, or when we go somewhere where people are watching football on a TV set or something, the first question we ask is who's winning. That is, and then someone will tell you, look at the scores. And when you look at the scores, you will find that it is showing maybe 2-1. At that moment, within 1 minute, you have discovered who is winning. Now, you could have found the ball is in the hands of the other team and the other team that is down, and they could be doing the most dribbling. But at that moment, if they are the ones who are at 1, then it means they are the ones losing. Look at how quick that showing you of the scores there made you understand who is winning and who is losing. In business, including on a farm, what lets us know whether we are winning or losing is simply two main values. One is your total expenses per month. The second one is your amount of revenue per month. So if you don't have these two scores clearly showing, if I asked you, how much are your total expenses per month? How much did you spend last month in total? If you don't know that, and also if I asked you, how much revenue specifically per month did you make? If you don't know that, then we already potentially have a challenge. And you would answer me to say, oh yeah, I have the receipts. They are somewhere sitting in a box somewhere. Oh, that's not good enough. We need somewhere where there's a clear picture of what those expenses totaled up from the receipts entered into the system, totaled up. Simple bookkeeping. You can take this to another level where you go and do heavy accounting, management accounts, and all those things. That is another stage. But I'm talking about simple bookkeeping. It will help you know whether you are winning on that farm or not. So I want to find out from you. Please let me know in the comments whether you know and you have a recorded system that shows you how much you're making per month. And let me see if you know which one of your expenses on your farm is the highest. Give me the top 3 expenses, not because of what you heard from your neighbor, no, but you know the value exactly because you have done it, you have checked from your expenses per month what your expenses are. So please leave, say, give a comment in the section, in the comment section if you have clear records of books, just typical small bookkeeping, nothing complicated, of your expenses and your income. Then also tell me what are your top 3 cost centers where you have the highest costs. So let me hear from you. Otherwise, wishing you the best as we farm ourselves out of poverty because we are doing the right business on our farms. Thank you.